Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy that you're joining me on a Saturday morning, and I'm affording the students an opportunity to join me online, right? So please feel free to click on the MS Teams link. I'm not sure if you can check it out. Oh, there we go, there we go. There's the background. There's it. Let's just move that a little bit so you can see that here. Aha. So I've got my right. I'm so happy. So we're not losing out on any of our time. But last week, well, let me go there. Last week, what had happened was I was at Brahman Hills. I should be recording this, mentioning this on camera. But we took our students. Are involved in a project where we are. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome, Ms. Ayer. We are involved in a project, MICT CETA, and we went on a code break, right? So I was happy to note that some of you joined me for an online lecture, but I like to see our face-to-face, right? But I will record this and I'll post this as well. For some odd reason, I don't know what happened last week. It didn't record the lecture, right? Or it did record it and I'm unable to upload it to the cloud. Be that as it may, we will have our lecture for this week, which is the 9th of September. And we'll also have a lecture on the 9th, 7, 9, 16th plus another 7. We're looking at the 23rd of September. Okay, I understand that the semester ends on the 22nd of September. However, we'll just have that lecture on the Saturday to cover up for last week's Saturday lecture. All right. Now, I got some good news to share. The first semester results were discussed at a special faculty board exco/faculty board on Thursday. And all the staff members who had a pass rate of less than 60% had to basically explain why. Now, we didn't have that problem. Our problem was what a high pass rate we had, right? But it wasn't 100%. It wasn't 100% because there was one student who never wrote any papers, right? He was supposed to have deregistered. But one of the complaints was that students don't attend lectures, right? Because some of them were part-time and they now became full-time, or they were full-time and they got a job and they're working. So I wanted to tell them, if you can't meet the students over the weekdays, you got to meet them on a weekend, like a Saturday. So if you can't meet them face-to-face, you meet them online. So today we are trying to do that, meeting both face-to-face and online. Then another important point that came out of the meeting was that we're now moving towards a skills-based learning, EPIP. I'll talk to you all about that paper, right? Journal article. And another discussion that emanated from the meeting was that, the content is all over. You want to learn something, you just go and Google it. Go and watch a YouTube video. Yesterday, my iPhone, for some odd reason, it was shutting down, right? So I went into YouTube or Google and said, iPhone shuts down, what do I do? Or iPhone screen turns black. And apparently that's a common problem, right? You had to update the software or you had to download something to do it. So I feel that as a lecturer, I've got to point you in the direction of where you should be and where you should be going to, right? And you guys are postgraduate students. So I feel that you've been through an undergraduate study, you've passed your diploma, you've attained a level of maturity that a first year hasn't achieved. And that is how we can afford to have our lectures online, or we can afford to have it on a Saturday, or in my case, we're doing it a hybrid mode, right? Now, the other extreme was if a first year student comes in, I firmly believe that we got to teach them, we got to hold them by the hand and take them along, right? Because they've been through 12 years of, inverted commas, indoctrination, where the teacher knew it all. And here you are standing before you and the student wants to learn, and you now giving them this independence that I afford you guys, right? For instance, the certification that we had, right? Don't worry, I'm so busy marking. Like I said, I've got other things to do as well, right? So I've got a, inverted commas, a life, right? So before you ask me that, I'll sort out the. Another thing that came out of the meeting, we had continuous assessment last year. Now, the way I look at continuous assessment is you are continually assessed until you attain the necessary expertise or skill. So if you had failed one assessment, and again, fail means F-A-I-L, first attempt in learning, then as a lecturer, as an academic, as an educator, as a teacher, you should give the student another alternative to pass, right? Or to acquire the skill. Let's put it to you that way. So there will be a makeup test. There were three students that missed out on the assessment, but we'll do that after test 2. Test 2 weeks have been scheduled. That'll be after the recess, after the in October. Don't ask. I know you get the letter and all of that. Take the same letter. We'll just change the dates, right, for your thing. And I want all of y'all to pass, right? Except that one student who, in my case, should have deregistered, because you are exiting the system at the end of the year. Correct? Correct? Yes. Yes. I should be putting my camera the other way around to see that they're going to. Let me turn the camera. Let me turn the camera. So the people know that I'm talking here. Ta-da, there's my students over there, right? Some of them are there. Ta. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool. Check it on the top there, right? Okay. So next year is graduation for all of you, right? Oh, and that's the other reason why you would see a moderator, an external moderator, who is from University of KwaZulu-Natal, who has a look at my paper and to see that, listen, in the module descriptor, it says ERP. Am I teaching you ERP? Okay, right? That's the purpose of a moderator. Auditing students, taxation students, y'all know about auditing, right? So you're going to see that again. I'm so happy that you've accepted it. So you'd have seen that on your test as well. One more thing about the assessment. The 2 assessments, they will account for 40% of your mark, and the examination will be 60%. So we've got test 1 and test 2, and a makeup test thereafter. I'll try and schedule the makeup test such that it covers the content in both test 1 and test 2. Like I said, there's only 3 students that missed the test. Yes, Ms. Iyer, thanks for the question. Let me turn this around. Ms. Iyer has a question. Ms. Iyer. Of course you can. Of course you can. Of course you can. That's an excellent student, Ms. Iyer. Yes, yes, yes. That's an excellent question. Thank you for that question, Ms. Iyer. So the question that Ms. Iyer asked is, makeup test, it's generally left up to the lecturer, right? There's some lecturers that believe that a makeup test, you cap it at 50. I don't believe in that, right? I believe that in giving people second chances, even third. Some of you had 5th chances last year and the year before, right? So yes, we will open up the test so that we take the better of the 2 marks. And it is ITSS policy as well. You can group your tests such that you take best of 2, best of 3, all right? That's what people don't know, the policy in terms of assessments, how it is, right? We want people to pass. We don't want to hold you back, right? And I told you why I want you to pass and qualify, and why I have all these certifications that you wanted to include in your CV, right? Okay, so let's go on. We're talking about the assessments for the next semester, right? So if I go to my Teams, I like to have my Teams channel. Let's go to my Teams channel. Let's see, that's not the Teams channel. Let's open up Teams. And if you miss a lecture, you are able to follow what I did in my Teams. Let's see that. Oh, let's put that light off for you guys. Okay, so it doesn't matter that there's not the full 67 students in this class. There will be a recording, and I don't mind if you don't attend lectures. I'm putting this on camera as well, right? I'm putting this on camera. I don't mind if you don't attend lectures, but you must write my assessments and you must pass it, right? You are postgraduate students, you're mature students. Okay, why is it saying join me? Am I not in the lecture? Oh, okay, great. Right now, let me share my screen again. Share my whole screen. Right. Okay. I don't know if y'all watched the video where y'all were writing the assessment. I was recording it. You saw it. Did you see it on YouTube? Yeah. So there's my proof that you wrote the exam, right? Did you see that? Nobody can lie about the camera. Cool. Man, let's go see how many views I got quickly. I know it's there we go. There's my lecture. Not lecture, the assessment. That's me. That's me. That's me. There's all of his there. I don't know how many. Let's go to YouTube and we'll see how many people watched it. Right. So that's the invigilation that took place. Right. Let's see. 46 views. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 2 weeks ago. Right. So 2 weeks ago you wrote the assessment, and there. Right. So let's go back. And Ms. Iyer, I know you wrote the assessment and I used you as a example in there, right? Oh, there was still some of you that hadn't sent the certificate along, right? Hadn't done it. And you are not here today. You said that you were going to come and see me and they're not there. Look at that, Ms. Iyer. Naughty, isn't that? Huh? I think so. I hope so, right? By the way, hello to my people online. Where's my online people? Unmute and say hello to us. Eslamini. Please unmute. Put your camera on. Say hello.
Hello, sir.
Put your camera on. Put your camera on.
No, sir, we can't. As the Zulu nation, we lost Prince Mangosuthu, so we are there. Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sorry. I'm sorry, but thank you for joining me. And
No,
you
sir.
can always watch the recording afterwards, all right?
Okay.
Okay, okay. How was the first test? Talk to me. You want to quickly say how was the first test? Was it okay? I'm still busy marking, all right? So give me a break. But don't worry, you will
Okay,
pass. Okay. Okay, cool. Escuzwayo, do you want to unmute and say hi, hello to me, please? And to the rest of the students as well. I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Very well, thank you. What's the first name? I missed this. I don't see. Is that Sipo by any chance?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Sipo. Put your camera on. Let's see.
No,
No. Okay, are you still in your pajamas? Okay.
Yes,
Doesn't
sir.
matter. Okay, great. Right. So let's go back to our teams. So I'm sharing. Yeah, great. Right. So that's what happened 2 weeks ago. After that, I had a tab at the top of the channel. So the tab at the top of the channel goes like this: files, and here's all our exercises, right? The SAP, CFA, procure to pay, and the certification that you required. So if you need to know where your resources are, please go to the files channel. And this is where the recordings should be. Now you notice the folder is empty, and yet we did a recording last week. I don't know why I didn't save it automatically. And this goes for your other lectures as well. Then this is the admin issue, the admin side of it. Someone asked for a letter for your employees and all of that. Don't keep troubling me. The way I get so much of email, please, it's there for you, right? And this is your accounting and auditing handbook. So this is like our, in a way, Bible, what happens, the rules and regulations governing our course, right? So you check it out there. Then I have learned SAP, right? Now, I'd like to inculcate in you a quest for knowledge, a quest for skills, a quest for learning, right? And you'll be able to find it out here. So, SAP, learn SAP. I like this word, for free, right? They are introducing a SAP course at the CFA's online platform through UCT, and I believe that they are being charged for it, right? So please, I'd like you to, like I said, we are using SAP as the example in our ERP system. If you want to improve your qualifications, if you want to include on your CV that you have these certifications, right? You will do it. And if you're my student, I will expect the certification in terms of the certificate for the next assessment. All right. So in the next assessment, like I use Ms. Ayer's example with the certificate, I want to see that you would do it. I just haven't decided which certificate I'm going to include for assessment 2. All right. Now, oh, this is another thing that they were talking about. We're living in a world where we are competing with students. This happened in our discussions. And if you want to separate yourself from the rest of the students, there's 2 students coming along, both qualified from DUT. One has a SAP certification, an external certification. One does not have, right? One has ACL basics, analytics, data analytics. Oh, that's a big word. Data analytics, data engineering. That was a course I went for last week and the week before, right? We are analyzing the data from MICT CETA. We are analyzing trends. And we had a guest speaker. I got to tell you this one, right? There was data that they were collecting during COVID. And this was the Mr. Price group. And they discovered that people were buying more home wearing clothes because they weren't going to work. They weren't wearing suit and ties and formal wear. So Mr. Price started to stock up on informal wear, even pajamas as well, right? And that's how they were able to use data to make an informed decision, data analytics, data predictions, right? All right, so I'd like you, if you can, certify yourself. You are postgraduate students. Again, I am pointing you in the direction that I want you to study. I want you to improve your qualifications in. Okay? So there's a topic out there, learn SAP for free, anytime, anywhere. SIPO, did you see the SIPO? Learn SAP. SIPO. See, he's not paying attention. See, at least if you are face to face and I ask you and I talk to you and I scream at you, and I look at you, I know you are paying attention to me. Now you see why I like face to face lectures. Huh? You see, right? Oh, we spoke about that at the meeting. Take a photo, take a photo. Yes, he says, come. It's on record. I'll record as well. I'll put a. That's another thing my dean, Prof. Oluwe, mentioned. He said students now take photos, they don't write. And I believe in this. You need to write because as you're writing, I write. There's my little book. Oh, put it on there. There's my new book. I finished one, the black book. In the other black book. Oh, I didn't bring it because I forgot your usernames. Which someone asked for a username. Who asked for a username? Are you here? Right. We shall do it today. Right. We shall do the username. In fact, you can show him. Why you didn't do it so long? How many weeks now? What? Okay, doesn't matter. We got a few hundred. We got over 200 or so, right? So the important thing is, are you able to navigate the S4HANA environment? That's what that. Oh, let me go down there. Sorry. I'm still on there, right? The important thing is, are you able to navigate on the S4HANA environment? So we're going to do that with you, right? It's pointless going through SAP ERP systems and you haven't experienced it for yourself. That's what I want y'all to do, right? So there's the certifications that they're talking about. Look at that. It's 3 hours, right? It's 3 hours. You can go over sourcing and procurement. Now, I'm not sure if you want to write the exams, but if you do, and you are ready for it, I promise you, I will do my level best to ensure that DUT pays for it, right? Last year, I offered the students. Towards the end, they just didn't write it, right? I even have contacts at SAP, South Africa, there's association, and University Alliance, where they will sponsor students. So if any of you are interested, please study towards it and write the exam, right? When we're talking about the payment, people get paid per day to do SAP consultation in the thousands, right? In thousands. All right, so this is the SAP link that I had mentioned to you. You can go on with it. Then the next link, a quick revision, the Zambikes example. Now, this is our case study that we are using, right? This is our case study that we are talking about. And we have the username ZMB. I'm just repeating this for the students and for the brand new student that hadn't logged into Zambikes. The ZB. Okay, if you forgot your password, that means you still don't log in. This is our case study that we are using, right? And in the exam and in the assessment, you can use this to answer the questions for the test, right? So if the question was, what are some of the challenges associated with implementing an ERP system, and how does the Zambikes, or if I had to mention in an exam or an assessment, a very generalized idea of, listen, I need to use this case study of the Zambikes company. They are building bicycles. They are having some challenges. How would an ERP system overcome that? All right. So when I was marking your assessment, one of the students had mentioned the Zambikes company. The challenge is that they are exporting their bicycles overseas to Germany, to America, to South Africa, and they are dealing with different currencies, right? So the ERP system allows you to work in different currencies. It does the conversion. I'm not sure how it does it, but I know that's one of the advantages to it. So when you are answering your test question, that's what you should do, right? Now, another point with regard to the meeting on Thursday, the special EXCO meeting, they spoke about students do not have the ability to write as a paragraph or an essay type question. And one of the lecturers who was called up to explain had mentioned that students have the inability to write essays. In fact, first assessment, first semester, when I gave you an essay question for, I also picked that up, right? And you guys are postgraduate students. The ability to write is a very, very important point. So if I had to have an assessment where I'm asking you for an essay response, your first paragraph should be what the rest of the essay is going to be about, right? You should be able to provide all the relevant info in a few lines such that the reader will be interested to read paragraph 2, 3, 4, 5. Your last paragraph should be a summary, a conclusion that you are picking on the important points of the your discussion in the essay, right? Now, I found that students were unable to write like that, where they were just giving me points and there were spelling and grammatical errors. So I resorted to short paragraph type questions. Okay. Oh, no, the video is playing in the background. We don't want that. So when you are answering your assessment question for assessment 2 and for the examination, you can use the Zambikes case study because that's the example that we are using, right? Like I said, all of you have a username ZMB. Then the basics of SAP, right? This is the other certification that I'd like you all to go through. This is it? There we go. It's right. This is the business intelligence module that they spoke about, right? SAP's business objectives. And right. Now, this was the assessment that I had required from students, and there were quite a few of you that hadn't done it. All right. So I'm recording it. For those of you who are watching the lecture and they're going to watch the recording after this, I'm giving you another opportunity. Right? Some of them said they forgot it, left in the car at home, and they'll see me. I think I spoiled you all. So I know one, Miss Zulu as well. I don't know whether she's going to be here. Please, I want to see proof that you have attempted this certification. Right? It will take you about 3 hours to do it. Right? I want to see proof that you've done it with your name. And I like to include now student number as well. So it makes my life a little bit easy when I'm out. Right. So this certification, the SAP Business Objects BI Solutions, right? In the next assessment, I'm going to request that as well. And I think I'm going to be strict this time. Don't you think if they don't hand it to me 0, can't give them an opportunity right until the end, right? Oh, that's the other thing. So lecturers, some of their lectures are very strict. If the students don't hand in the work on time, 0. Straight 0. And not fair, I feel, but now I overdo it. I give you all that opportunity of an opportunity of an opportunity. And some of you take advantage of that. Moodle, our Moodle classroom, I still would, I should have included all of these things in there, right? We'll do that later on. The Moodle, I use it as a repository, but I like my MS Teams. Then bringing the power of process modeling, right? This was the example that I had used with students. Business modeling into your business processes. And why I did this is I went for a conference, there was a presentation, and they used the software. So I said, I'll share it with you, right? How to do business modeling. There's software that actually allows me to do this, right? We are living in a technologically advanced age. And if we don't get with the program, there's something up with it, right? We can use artificial intelligence now to create business models, to create a formal business proposal, right? So I feel we need to embrace it. There are some staff members that say, no, artificial intelligence is not on. And I say, no, as an educator, you have to move with the times, right? So this is try out this model, business model. It allows it. Here, it's free as well. That free model, you can start that. And there's another software that I want to show you is called Microsoft Power BI, where it'll take what we spoke about. Let me just go to that quickly. I just want to take that. Let's see if I can show you that. Microsoft Power BI. So if you search for MICROSOFT, Microsoft Power BI, right? And this is data visualizations. So it takes Excel. This will follow up with what we were talking about, our data analytics. It will take, let's see, I'm going to sign in because I've already logged into the account. And it will display your data with graphs, with tables, and right. So there's my, right. As a lecturer, I need to explain my results to my head of department or my dean. Now, you in a company would need to explain sales. You need to explain something, right? You do a PowerPoint. But if you take Power BI and you display it in terms of statistics and graphs. So here's my Power BI. So last semester I was the coordinator. I was the coordinator for PICT IoT. I took all the results from each module and I uploaded it into Power BI. Right. I'd like to, I know this is not part of the ERP SAP module, but SAP allows you to make decisions based on the data that is presented to you, right? Your predictions in terms of, we wanted to make a sale. Someone has asked for an order, the Zambikes example. Can you see how I'm talking using Zambikes? Hopefully, if you watch the video, you know what I'm talking. In this instance, Power BI allows me to present to you. So if I had to come up and say, listen here, there were 108 students. Don't look at all of this. There were 108 students that were registered for the course, right? And for this subject, there were 50 students that passed, right? So analog and digital signals. Out of 108. Now, if I want to look at the figures for introduction to programming, I click on my little dashboard. 78 students had passed out of a total of 108. And maybe I must say, listen, the reason that 78 students had passed and failed, maybe the paper was too difficult, the lecture did not have enough assessments, or whatever. I can start talking to that and presenting to it, right? In this instance, mathematics. So this is what my head of department did present on why was there such a low pass rate in mathematics. And the students, we can talk about the engineering students, a brand new lecturer, not enough assessments, the poor quality of students that were taken into at matric level, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Well, like what, my friends say that, right? So this is Power BI. So in a SAP ERP environment, that's what we also generate. We generate reports and we generate financial statements. You like that? You like bio? I like that. See how I miss I can see the facial expression. Not look at each other. I hope you're talking about Power BI. Yes, you can use to analyze your research. Yes. And present your research for chapter 4, chapter 5, right? Because you like graphs, you want tables, right? So from here, I can look at it and say, hey, this course, Introduction to Operating System, there's another 97% pass rate. Introduction to Programming at 72.2% pass rate. Analog and Digitals had a 50% pass rate. Principles of Computers. So I was just making up figures. It's not correct, right? Mathematics had so and so. So from the graph, you can say, hey, this course highest pass rate, this course highest failure rate. Okay, so yes, you can use Power BI for your research methodology, right? It gives you the graphs and all that. And it takes, you can even import it from Excel and boom, bang it into Power BI. And there's a certification as well for this one. But again, it's not part of our course and our module. Ours is SAP ERP. But I'll be failing in my duty if I don't point you in this direction of other courses that it. And how I learned this, I went on training, and I learned this from my fellow colleagues. Okay. Let me make sure that I'm charging my battery is gonna die. So let me just charge this thing. Oopsie. Right. So the Power BI, I've introduced you now to learn SAP, the website. I've spoken to you about a data modeler. And I've spoken to you and I'm going to talk to you about the SAP environment. So for the last 40 minutes that I've been talking to you, my subject is called Information Technology, IT. I like to think that I'm introducing you all to information technology resources that you can use. And again, because you are postgraduate students, there we go, right? It should be charging now, right? But you are postgraduate students in information technology. I want to instill this desire to learn IT-related courses, right? Information technology, IT. Right? And one of them is BIC, still called. Right? So let's go back to my Teams. So if I go back to Teams, I took you through to the modules out here. And right, let's go back to my General tab. Right, General tab. Right, so that's what I did. Now, last week, I wasn't with you, so I used this online tool, software tool, to create a quiz for you. Let's try it out, right? Let's try it. So here's the quiz. And join a quiz. Let's join it. It's SAP ERP S4HANA. And again, I like the word quiz. You know, test, we used to say testing, passing, failing. You are postgraduate. You reach a stage where you are. Let me make this very cool. Oops, the wrong one. Hey, welcome, welcome. Let's make this fuller. Right. So, can we try this now? While I have a 5-minute breather with my student to sort him out. Oh, but then you'll be recording it, huh? Right. Anyone wants to be the come, you came in late. So okay. Anyone wants to? Who wants to come? Let's try the quiz. Yeah, quiz, a quick pop quiz. Anybody enter your name? Let's log in and you didn't create, but doesn't matter, you can do it now. Right. Enter your name. So when you click on this link, go to our tab, our general tab. NJABULU. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm just going to record this thing here for the students that are not here on. Right. So step number 1 in Jabulo. Wait, let's record. So in Jabulo, Nsomi, entity's name on the link that was created in our general tab in MS Teams. Let me see that you've done that. Yes, go ahead. And now click join quiz. So here's my first question that I have, right? You can try it as well.
Answer is
Oh, you don't tell the answer. Don't tell the answer. I'm recording it now. Right. So let's do that now. You came here for a practical lesson. Let me see what you're doing. Right, log in. Oh, thank you. Oh, this was good. Let's say hi. Guys, I tell them how far you can answer from down. 130 kilometers. Did you hear that? 130 kilometers stream travel. Right? Making the same part. Thank you for coming. I don't know how far you traveled. You don't need them now. What happened? Oh, okay, Teams. Okay, please log into Teams. Do that now. Right? Let me see. Who's actually not there. There's my other students. Oh, my God, you're about to see. Oh, okay, sir. Just log in now. I know the class is empty, but have you not? Oh, this is cool. That's cool. My student. Actually, you're going to learn at least something new in the next 5 minutes. So, and you love it. Oh, yeah. But next time the students ask why you shall come to the 100 kilometers. Yes. Yeah. And after 60 minutes, just. So you're going to learn fast. First question, what does the acronym SAP stand for? Ms. Ayat, are you able to log in?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. There's Ms. Ayat helping our students. Sometimes people you're missing out on this thing. Oh, Injibolo, I'm sorry, I forgot about you. Wait. Right. So what does the acronym SAP stand for? Right? It stands for?
System Application and Product.
System Application and Products. I don't know. Maybe you could use. Anyway. Oh, wow, stop. Let me stop recording. I don't know. Let's do a Google. Google. Right, let's go next. Next question. What is the full name of the latest version of SAP's ERP software? In fact, that's the version that we are learning. We are learning this version, right? There's 4 alternatives there. Wait. Let's get Messiah on board. Go there, Messiah. Oh. But I post that in the WhatsApp group as well.
I remember that, but I thought it was the first year, the 8 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, oh.
So then I saw.
And what's supposed to? Are you in? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. And Jabolo, go next. What is the purpose of SAP ERP S4HANA? Oh my goodness, there's the answer to the previous question, not that I'm telling you anything, right? Why are we learning SAP? Why are we using this thing called ERP, right? One, do we want to analyze financial data? Do we want to develop mobile applications?
No.
Do we want to manage human resources?
No.
Do we want to automate business processes? Right? I don't know the answer. I don't know. Why are you with me? Thank you. Please help your students. Right, what's your answer? Why is it? Someone to ask you, why did you waste your time? Not waste, why did you come on a Saturday morning to me? You are learning SAP S4HANA. You're learning about the ERP system. What's the purpose of it? Just hang 10 for a student to log in there. It's working. Yeah. It's just me. Yeah. Oops, forgot a password. But I don't know the answer. That's all well, John here. What is the purpose? Why do we want to learn SAP? Let's say, are you analyzing financial data? Are you developing mobile applications? Are you a developer? Are you a software developer, coder? Are you managing human resources? Are you automating business processes? Yes.
We can move.
Yes. Thank you, Njibulo. Which programming language is commonly used in SAP ERP S4HANA development? Right. Now, this is not part of the syllabus, part of the curriculum, but if you are interested in coding, programming, it would be nice to learn this topic. Right. So let me make a video for the students for that who are not here. I hope they feel jealous that they're missing out on lecture. Right? Let's make a thingy. So Njibulo, you're gonna read that question out to me, right?
Okay.
Right. So are you ready for my? Oh yeah, right. So Njibulo, thank you, Njibulo, for coming. I know you got a bit delayed and everything, but thank you for being here. Better than the students who missed out. So read the question to me, Njibulo.
Which programming language is commonly used in SAP ERP S4HANA development?
Right. So what programming language? So programming language, we are doing coding, but we are not involved in coding out here. But it'll be nice to learn. So the answers are ABAB, ABAP, Java, Python, C++. Are we learning C++? Python. Python sounds like snake. Oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. Here's my next computer joke, right? Nobody gets it exactly. Java sounds like copy. Thank you for giving the joke. Thank you for giving the joke. Right? All the students that are watching on MS Teams, that can watch the recording on WhatsApp, They're gonna have a delayed joke.
So we are laughing at our paper, we are laughing at the joke.
Oh, okay. I don't look at names. I just like what? Okay, I can't remember. Right, so there's Java, Python, C++. And Jabolo, I'm not sure which one you want to choose. Which one you think is the answer for SAP ERP?
ABAP.
ABAP. How you know that?
But not Java.
ABAP. What does ABAP stand? Does anybody know? You want to Google or something? Advanced Business Applications. Programming. Oh, okay. And Java we say is coffee. So Python we say is a snake. C++ is a C with a plus and a plus. Right, okay. Thank you. So, Jabolo, you need to choose an answer and you go to the next question. There's only 5 questions. Right. What is the main advantage? Oh, wait a minute. We're going to ask that question. Wait. How students are not producers when they say, hey, you know, so missing out in the coming week. So, right. Please read to start recording. Please read to me the next question. And the question goes,
What's the main advantage of using the ERP for HANA?
right. So now we are relating the question to why we are here, the rationale, why we done this. What are the options there? The options are, and Jabolo, read to me the option number 1.
Improve security.
Improve security. So security is pretty important when we are doing cloud-based applications and we are working with the. Next, bring your laptop next week. Next option in Jabolo is
Faster data processing.
faster data processing. Okay, next one.
Lower cost.
Lower cost. Next one.
Better user interface.
Oh, I don't know the answer here. Njabula, do you know? Can you make an intelligent guess?
Yeah, it's B.
Thank you for joining. Here we go. Enter who's code to join. What's that? Who's code? No, click on my MS Teams link. Click on the MS Teams link. Go to MS Teams, go to general tab. Okay. Okay, okay, you can phone. You can phone. In my class, I will keep your phone. No problem. Right. Log in. Like go to that links. Yes. Thank you. Look at that. It's showing to everybody. Like it's your name. Right. Let's take a panel. Right. Thank you. Right, go ahead. And there's answer. Even that. She loves to play her cell phone. On her cell phone. She's like, oh, he's like, oh, thank you. And you also love to play cell phone. Oh, thank you. You forgot the password. That's no problem. Okay. See how you're on this up. All the time is skills, smiles. Let's see that. So one of the main advantages of using SAP ERP, whenever there's a cost factor involved, that's a difficult one to answer because with software, cost tends to be a factor that's not really, the motivating factor. Even though some people say, no, money is everything. But for software, I notice as time goes along, software becomes cheaper and cheaper. It's like your laptops. When I started computer programming 30 years ago, laptops were so expensive. I need laptops, right? In terms of cost factor. Security, yes, security is important for cloud-based, but in my experience, generally it's like afterthought. People start everything running, everything, and then they talk about it. A better user interface. A user interface is how you are interacting with the software, right? Long ago, it used to be command interface. Now they're talking about graphical user interface. That's important. If you learned the SAP ERP system a couple of years ago, it was a key structure. In fact, if you notice in the notes of the folder, now they've become tiles, like your little apps on your cell phone. That's what you see, because people want to be familiar. If you use your cell phone, you must be able to work with your laptop, cell phone. That's how we get stuck into a product like iPhone products, because If I'm using my Mac, on my Mac, I can use my cell phone. Now got Apple TV, you can go there and so forth. Okay, so Njibolo thinks if that's answer, I don't know. Let's go submit. 5 questions. Whoa! Is that true? Oh, Njibolo. Oh my word. So you learned 5 facts from there. Well done, Njibolo. It would be nice if you logged in and you had saved it, right? So there's the answers. You want to print this for me, Njibolo? Go to the top out here. Let's see if it prints it, allows me to print it.
Wait.
Yeah, there, click there. And go to print. Go to this print here. Here's print. Now we're not going to print it on a printer. We're going to use Adobe. Correct? Adobe. And click on print. All right. And put it into my does it print print into my on my desktop? Okay, just the same, right? So we learned 5 facts for today. How we use software, use a program, get away from yeah, we're gonna take photos. Well done. Okay, you. Right. Okay. Now, this is what I'm talking about in terms of studying and learning. You are improving your knowledge on your own. You're learning, getting things done, right? And Jibolo, he came late and everything, done it. We're going to help our student here who forgot his password. We're going to use one of the.
I didn't create the password. I didn't create the account.
Oh, no, not the Zambites.
Or the Zambites.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so thank you for that. Do you want to? No, we won't upload this. We won't upload this because the students will copy it, right?
Mm.
But you done. There's your homework done. Yeah. Right. I love technology because it makes my life so easy as an academic. Right? Don't work hard. Work smart. Right? So in Jibulo, you can sign up one for free. In Jibulo, you can sign up for free. Don't you like freebies? Sign up quickly, sign up, find it here, right? The course is called Information Technology 5B, IT. Right,
Want me to use
use your email because Google will pick up my stuff, right? Enter your email. So when you finish this course, you must have a few IT skills that will put you at the top of becoming IT. All right, click on continue. Right, open up your inbox. He sent you a link. Do I have your name saved? Because it will only show the WhatsApp and general WhatsApp. Let's see your name. Use contacts and I put on IT student. I had to swap phones, so I lost some contacts on my SIM card. Go ahead, go ahead. You want to use my laptop? Is it there?
Yeah, it's there. But the score is not available.
Oh, okay. Let's go. You want to log into your inbox quickly from here. Go incognito mode. Let's go here. Go there. You can log into incognito window, right? Are you on Gmail?
Yeah.
The Gmail login. Sign in. You sign on mine. Sign the Gmail account. Yeah, because we didn't log in. But anyway, you learned. Not available.
Once it sends the link to the phone, then it gave me on questions.
Oh, that's not That's another thing. Students only work with score. You learn 5 new factors, right? You learn 5 new, right? You go and see if you're working update your WhatsApp. Send me the things now. 300 contacts on the phones. Okay, not 300. And then they ask me, who's that person? What you doing on the Saturday? So you're learning not just for a mark, but you're learning because it's still a city. Love and joy of learning. Did you pull out what your WhatsApp?
I'm not sure.
Okay, add yourself to your WhatsApp, then you become famous.
Yeah, become
Serious? Now you have to come next week as well, even though it's I'll record the lectures and all of that. Right? Otherwise, how am I going to talk to myself here? Add your name, then you'll see me on the WhatsApp. Contacts. And Jabula, add. And just from IT friend, so I would put other skills as well. Done. Right. Done. Then you can you'll see my WhatsApp status that you're here.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Come on, let's go on. Check your readme. What's readme?
No, it's a 2-factor authentication.
Oh, okay.
Beginning, so I have to.
All right, go ahead. I'll give you some time. And so you learn. Go on, log in. The link has expired. Do it again. There we go. Msomi, Njibolo, Msomi. Click yes. Click on it. check your phone.
Yes. Continue. You know, so with technology, I have to allow the.
Oh, okay. After now, right. There, it's charged now. It may be more comfortable. There we go. And also let them see that. Right. Select all. Continue. I'll show you how easy it is for you to create an assessment. Right? Okay, there we go. Create a Conquer quiz. Now, let's go and type in out there. You want to learn a little lower? In the box, in the dialog box. It's called a dialog box. Type in ERP SAP S4HANA. ERP space SAP S4HANA.
Yes.
Right, there we go. So the first one is use, it's given us an option. Click on that one. And next, do you want at what level? We don't want the grade 6. We want it at a high school level. Go lower, higher education. Lower, high school. No, we're not high school. It's a no, yeah, higher education. Right. We want, let's go for more. Let's see if there's more multiple choice questions. Let's go down there. Let's go 10. Right. And we're going to say generate. Right, so we're using software called Conquer, C-O-N-K-E-R. It's an app that allows me to create a quiz. Whoa, check it out, Doesn't it look familiar? Give us some time, hold it. So do you want to see where I learned? You'll kind of work hard at night. Right, now let's share that link, Njibolo. So preview, click on preview. Preview, there's the questions. What does ERP stand for? Enterprise Resource Planning. Let's go a little lower for the next one. So in Njibolo, you've now become a teacher. One of the things teaching is teaching, learning, and assessment. So Njibolo has created its first assessment, an online assessment. The learning part here had all the ERP stuff. Right. Go next, Njibolo. Which version of SAP is used in S4HANA? What version of SAP is used? Is it SAP R3, SAP HANA, SAP ECC, SAP CRM? I don't know that one. Take a guess. You can always do it again. Let's go next, Njibolo. What is the latest version of S4HANA? Is it SAP S4HANA 1709, SAP S4HANA 1511, SAP S4HANA 1809, SAP S4HANA 1909? Okay, Kevin Corsi, do me a favor, do a Google quickly, so that we get it right with the. What's the name? What's the version? 1901, 09. All right, let's go next. What database does S4HANA use? Right. Now, this is a pretty important question. You know, we talked first term, I asked you about the databases, semester, all of that. What's a database? Database, that's what we're learning in this course that we're talking about. Oracle, MySQL, SAP HANA, Microsoft SQL. Now, if I'm not sure the answer, lucky I got my bits Google out there. Google says, what database does S4HANA use? Database S/4HANA only runs on HANA, whereas ECC can run on many databases, including DB2, Oracle, SQL Server, SAP Map Database. You see what I mean? As a teacher, as an academic, the content is all over the shop. Where we just got a fact check to see that it is true. Okay, right? I just point you in the right direction. Right. I don't know. You can read and see in the book.
Okay. Right,
But I'm still not sure. Maybe you take my notes. The notes are in our resources, right? Next one. What is the main purpose of S/4HANA? Let me do my friend again. What is the main purpose of S/4HANA ERP system? Oh, I love this phone, and I love this again. Touch it. Right. SAP S/4HANA is an abbreviation of SAP Business Suite for HANA, an enterprise resource planning ERP software. Organizations use S/4HANA to integrate and manage business functions, such as finance, human resources, base procurement, procure to pay. See how nice it is. We did the practical work, procure to pay. I'm reading from our phone. Sales, manufacturing, and service in real time. So what is the main purpose? Supply chain management. Hey, that question came out in the first semester. In this course or the other course? This course in Jibolo? Supply chain.
This semester.
First semester, yeah, right? Right. So what is the main purpose of it?
Enterprise risk.
I don't know.
I'll take a.
Let's go next. Ooh, this is a lovely question. This is a lovely question. Right? I gotta record this one. I know, practice makes perfect. Oh, hey, I gotta do this video again. But see what I mean? How we learn. All those things that weren't here, for them it's brand new, right? So, go ahead, Ms. Iyer. What's the question?
Which programming language is for HANA?
Here's the options.
Oh, okay. So it's A, it's B, C double plus, it's C,
C++,
Java.
Netflix.
Okay, plus,
Yeah,
and it's T Python.
like Python is a snake, Java is a coffee. I don't know what C, it's double plus. And I got to like, see how we did it. See how we did it. Exactly. It's usually before. And can you say what the ABB, something special?
And once English application can remove.
Book is right. I don't know. Thank you very much. Right. Lucky I missed the teacher was here. And Jabulu, do me a favor. And please can you select something C with a plus and a plus, a double plus?
Select.
Oopsie, stopped. Did I stop it? Did I record it? Oh, there's I see it. Are you on my WhatsApp? I'll put this on my WhatsApp thingy. I'll make you famous. Okay. And of course, this. So let's go. Right. Very good. Next one. What is the user interface of S/4HANA called? Okay, let me just check my
Yuri.
let me go to my friend. Who's my friend? I'm sure I had a number on it, but maybe I have to stop call to the person. Don't know his attitude. This one I find this. Now, we talk about videos that change. I don't understand this. Yay! I like that. What is the user interface? What is the meaning of the word user interface? It's how the user reacts to the software, right? And you, I'm sure you have now on your WhatsApp games. Right. So now
We can
what is this Fiori? Fiori, SAP GUI, SAP Web Dino Pro, SAP Screen Personas. Fiori sounds lovely, yeah? Fiori, Fiori. So user interface is how does the person sitting in front of the computer, like in Njibulo, interacts with the software, and we're going to create a user in now, right? I think maybe he's right. I'm not sure. Let me go to my friend. Who's my friend? What is the user interface of S/4HANA called? SAP Fiori is a user experience UX for SAP software. SAP customers can use this user experience. Yeah, I already gave you the answer. Oops. Go next. Right? Fiori. Fiori is the user interface. Right? That's what it's called. What component provides real-time analytics in S/4HANA? Right. Analytics. Last semester, I introduced you to data analytics, ACL, where we were able to extract data based on a spreadsheet, and we were able to generate, and we even got a certification out there, right? So the question here is, which component provides real time? That means I'm able to access my data as it is happening, right? And I used this in the beginning of the year when I was registering students for the course. We were only allowed to register 100 students. Now, you know, our students come to the exam hall, they register, they pay the money, don't clear, they don't follow the process. As they were registering, I was updated immediately. There's 80 students, 81, 82. When it came to about 1995, I started telling the student admission officer, please hold on. Let's wait and system to update. And I stopped at 101. They allowed me to go to 102. But I was able to use data analytics. And if I didn't have software, on campus, we would have registered a whole lot of students, went up to 120, 140, 150. And we would have had to take away from us. We weren't keeping analytics in real time, right? So let me go to my friend. Let's ask the question. Which component provides real-time analytics in S/4HANA? Right? I want analytics. Oh, I'll say it wrong here. Good here. Which component provides real-time analytics in S/4HANA? Which one is it? S/4HANA analytics. I want to get. I don't know. We'll try it. Go next, Mr. Njibolo. Which module is used for sales and distribution in S/4HANA? We didn't do sales and distribution. Some of you would have done it, right? Some of you did procure to pay. There's materials management, sales and distribution. Njibolo, do you know which module did you complete in S/4HANA? Procure to pay, did it?
yeah.
Yeah. Say wild guess. Or an intelligent guess, that's the word I should be saying. Oh, look at this. Which company developed SAP S/4HANA? We know it's not Microsoft, right? We know, oh, there. That's not fun as well. You know, we know it's not audible. Okay, that's how it's called. SAP S/4HANA. That's a concept. Okay. Right. So in Njibulo, you've become a teacher now. In the last couple of weeks, you've done demonstration with the students. Yes or no?
Yes.
You've assisted students and you're going to assist one today. You've now created an assessment. I showed you how easy it is to be a teacher. And some of these questions, because you'll know how I teach now. I test what I teach and teach what I test. Why would I do all of these things today? Right. Okay, go ahead, submit. Let's see if you get the answer, Jabolo. What's your score? Ooh, Jabolo, 90%. Which one we got wrong then? Right, let's see. Well, let's go through each one. Let's go through each question quickly. Let's go to the correct answer. ERP, it is enterprise resource planning. We know that, right? We've done the notes, we've seen it, we've worked with it. Let's go next one. Which version? It's HANA, right? SAP HANA, SAP for HANA. Next one, what's the latest version? Well, we Googled that, we didn't know the answer. But you were right. Thank you very much, 1909. Which database? Yes, it uses the SAP. Oracle is, it's not, it's a no-no. Microsoft Server SQL. Hello, Derek. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I have to mention this to everybody that Derek is here. Welcome, Derek. Came in at 9:30, and I think some 1 hour because I have asked me earlier on what time for this start. It's 8 a.m. 10 p.m. But thank you so much, Derek, for coming. Thank you. That's what I think most important. All the others. Thank you, Derek. Okay. Right. So, next question. What is the main purpose of it? We want to manage our resources, whether we're managing it financially, sales, customers. We did this 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we went to a vendor and we wanted to check their address. Everything was stored in the database. Remember that?
Yes.
I think it was Get a Break, if I'm not mistaken. The next one is ABAP, A-B-A-B, right? Not C++. What is the user interface of it called? It's the Fiori user interface. Next one, which component provides the real-time analysis? It's not the analytics cloud. Which one is it now?
But I've seen this.
You've seen this question.
Yeah, when we were doing the Microsoft something. Microsoft Dynamics.
Okay, right. So, but according to this, it says SAP BW. I'm not sure what that. Yeah, this is right, but didn't find that out. Okay. It's not the analytics cloud. Let's go on to the next one.
It's
Which module is used? Sales and distribution. Isn't that so? ST, sales and distribution. And the last one was, which company is SAP? That's a simple, easy question. The last one, and that's it. Right. So well done. Thank you, Njabolo. While you're sitting here, can you help the student to get a user account, right? Oh, you started. So quickly. Come, never mind. But how am I going to kill another 5 minutes in this lecture? Not kill, I mean teach. Right, come log in here. Come log in here. Njabolo, help you. Come sit on my computer. So it's recorded. Just show the students how to access SAP S4HANA. Right, this is SAP S4HANA. Right? Click there. Right, Njabolo, make sure that it gets to the right. Come talk to me. What's your client? What's your username? And don't tell us your password now. No. Njabolo, you're the teacher now, Njabolo. You never know, you may become a lecturer one week. So this is your practice. Right. Njabolo, you make him do it. You stand there.
Yeah.
Right. Let me just tell this now. Njabolo's practicing to be a teacher.
my username. It's
Right. Njabolo, who is practicing to be a lecturer. Njabolo, go ahead. So the student has to.
enter the user.
Right. He has to enter the username. And who helped you with the username now? I'm sorry. Okay. We can't see the password there, Njabolo. Why is he blocking it?
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Okay. And what's our client?
Success tree.
Right. They're not allowed, Njabolo.
Success tree.
Right. It's 26.
Huh?
Huh?
The password then I'm a caps lock.
Yeah. Caps lock is on.
Oh,
It's
that's
caps
why-
lock, caps
okay,
lock.
let me change my client name first.
Yeah, put your caps lock off.
6 Saturday.
623. Enter your password. Don't worry, I'm recording it. We can always see his password. Is there? Yay! And he logged into Sept S4HANA. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Like, talk to him, tell him all the applications that he's going to see there. But managing a business partner, managing sales quotation, sales order, stock track order sales, manage business partner, master data. Wasn't that a question? Master data?
It's
Yeah. Then where was that in Jabolo?
it was in the test.
It was in the test. Yeah. Master data. Create an inquiry. Some people spell inquiry with the I, some with the E. Right. So well done, Injibulo. You've now become
The lecture.
a lecturer. Yeah, you need to be a lecturer, Injibulo.
Yeah,
See,
now
you see. Hey, they're not in the middle in the background. Thank you.
thank you.
Right.
Screenshots is shown.
Okay, everybody.
So,
So go ahead.
As soon as-
Follow.
as soon as-
Take them through.
I sent a screenshot.
You want screenshots to the exam?
Yes, sir.
Right. Oh, because you didn't do it.
I didn't.
See, I am. You saw.
Okay.
So,
Control then.
Can I show him how to do a screenshot now? That's my evidence. that you got.
Screenshot. Windows.
We talk, right?
Windows.
Do a screenshot, teach him how to do a screenshot and Jiburo. Snipping tool.
Also. Is this thing.
Use a snipping tool here.
There's a snipping tool.
Click on the magnifying glass there. There's a snipping tool here. This is a snipping tool.
Or use the try
SNI.
snipping tool.
Yeah, right. You click on it, and now you say new, and you get right. There's my proof that you are, and there's it is. Right, you can save this. I'm just helping you along quickly because you didn't do. You're supposed to do this for your test. Just put in your student number, and you can email it to yourself, right?
All right.
Right, Indiburo, snipping tool. You learn something else. Here's my proof. The moderator wants to know, I did practical work with you. Did you log in? There we go. Injiburo, let's do an exercise quickly, Injiburo, with him. Do an exercise that you did, the procure to pay or sales and distribution. Show you how to get it. Exercise. Yeah. Didn't you do that exercise a couple of weeks ago?
So where can I find my screenshots on PC?
Oh. Okay, you can do it on your one, right?
Oh.
I'll email it to you, right? Just send me a request, right? You saved it on the desktop with your student number, huh? Yeah, there's there. There's there. Ta-da! ZMB 623. Thank you, Ms. Ayer. So now you understand the concept of a client number. You understand ZMB. Derek, what else you understand, Derek? How to log in, sales, and distribution. Right. Now you need to do the exercise. It's no use just logging in. You gotta go. Okay, but thank you for coming, Ms. Ayer. I appreciate your time. Did I say 10 p.m.? Very good. Okay. Thank you for coming. This games. And to Mahusto. I'll not say. No, you're not Mahusto. Just Derek. Bluetooth, MB. Okay, who's the other? Oh. So what I want is you need to do the exercise now. Right. So the exercise goes like this. So let's do the exercise. Where are you going to find the exercise? Under files. Home page. What's the matter? Where's my exercise? Njipolo, where's that exercise that we had? Sales and distribution. Something's happened to mine. All right. Can I log in? I'll take it from my desktop, right? Right. So there we go, right? So IT, right. So you need to do this exercise. Now that you've logged in today, you got to go through this exercise. How do we navigate in S4HANA? Hey, look at there. There's the word Fiori is there. Check it out. Check it out. Let's make it nice and big. Wasn't that a question that we answered today? Fiori, using Fiori. Now you know what's the interface all about. Check it out. See, we did the assessment with the question. Using Fiori. What's a GUI? Right? Right? There's the GUI, Launchpad. We know what's a client. I'm revising this with you. Logging in. Right? Logging into the system. Right? Are you able to log in? Are you able to create? Yes, 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 yes. Ah, there we go. Now you've logged in with all the apps. Right? You're able to display and access. Right, let's go to display and access. It says, no, we're not going to do that. Let's go to the next exercise. The next exercise is there it is. Right, there's my, we've done this, I've done this with you. All right, I've done that. And go to this one here where it says manual. Right, I'll upload this as well. So this is our manual. There's the Zambikes example, or they talk about it, the products. Right, you can read all of that. Which question were we unsure of about SAP? They said something about ABAP. Maybe it's the notes will have it, right? What does ABAB stand for? Right, so ERP, SAP, CRM, SAP solutions. In fact, I took some questions from here for the test, right? I took some questions. There's master data. What is master data? Master data is data that is shared across systems and business processes. It's used repeatedly when implementing an ERP system. Master data is uploaded from a legacy system. I think that was one of the questions I used. We have customers, suppliers, inventory, and employees. Master data can contain substantial amount of data, such as the name of the bike, the code, the weight, the unit of measure. So that would be created by a systems analyst, the SAP guy who would do it. Let's go on. This was the old user interface. There's the word ABAP workbench. Hey, right. Let's go and do a control F. Control F. We learned the word ABAP. What is ABAP? Oh, I can't find it here. Man, it must be here. There's the word there. It's looking. More, man, it doesn't matter, but the word is there, right? So let's go back. Right, so this is the workshop that you had to do. So you've done the first part now, you see? Your username, you've entered your password, your client is 263. There's the, now you need to do this one. What is your SAP user account? Your SAP user account is 623, right? We're going to go and search for the word order or change order or display a product. Well, here's all our groups. There's all our groups here, right? The homepage. Using SAP Fiori apps, create a sales order. So you go to your SAP and you click on the little magnifying glass. You should be able to look for create a sales order here. Right, so it says search in apps, create a sales order. There we go, and create a sales order. I like to split my screen in two so that I'm able to see the instructions and I'm able to see the what they want to do. Right, so there's my notes on this side. Right, so create sales order. There's it there, right? Create out or create. I just want you to navigate right now in this exercise so that you have a feel for the SAP environment. Right, so let's go and click on that. And right, you go on and on and on, read. And your material, whenever it asks for a number, it's your 3-digit number. So yours will be *623, right? So there's it on the side out here. Right, so you'll need to work on that. It'll also be nice if you can do the exercise, the quick tour in SAP at S/4HANA. Right, so if you do that, that will give you a greater understanding of our theory that we're talking about. Right, so let's now go to what assessment I want you to have for the next test. In the next test, I want you to go to the following website, learn.microsoft.com. And I want you to search for training. Go home. And I want you to look for, Njibolo, you're going to help me now. Let's sign in. Right, Njibolo, come work on your, or use your account, right? I want to use your account. EDUCAT, education. Let's go to education.microsoft.com. This is the last thing for the day. Right. So under education, I want you to type in on the search bar, ERP or SAP S/4HANA, right? I don't know whether that will take me, what will take me through. Oh, couldn't find anything. Let's just go ERP. So ERP, right. So it found 5 results. Did it find anything to do with, there we go. Prepared to teach Microsoft Dynamics ERP, right? Higher education. Njibolo, you want to come and work here in Njibolo quickly? So you know what I'm talking about? Would you mind helping? It's going to take you 2 hours and 51 minutes. So now till next week, Saturday, this is what I expect you to do. Or should I go on? Should I go on it? Yeah. Okay, right, so we click on that. Okay, it says teach, but Njibolo is my new teacher now. What are the fundamentals of ERP? Learn about how to deliver students. You're going to learn it, right? And Njibolo is going to learn it and he's going to write it. What are some of the modules? So I am part of this Microsoft Innovative Educator Experience, and this is the process of learning. You learn about why we need to learn, all of that goes with it. You can learn that. Read. And maybe in Djibouti, you will really become a lecturer, right? So I want to go for ERP. Where's my ERP? Right, let's go for higher education, or we can start with the beginner course, right? We can start with the beginner course if you like. Let's go and add that. Please sign in. So you'll need to create that account. I've got my account created already. Right. Right, so ERP. Prepare to teach Microsoft Dynamics Fundamentals ERP. ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. It's about 59 minutes. Let's start it, right? Let's start. Right, there's a video you can watch. And you can't continue, right? So I'm going to leave this to you to learn. This is your ongoing learning, and you don't have to stop learning when you've completed. You can go on and on and on and on and on. Right, learn SAP ERP. Right, so there's SAP certification. So for the next assessment, I'll expect you to give me one of these certifications. All right, I still haven't decided which one, but I'd like you to start working and practicing on it. Here's procure to pay. What is SAP? Procurement to pay, right? Procure to pay. Master data, enterprise resources, master data. Right, and when and if you're ready, you can write your exam. Right, to become SAP certified. Let's have a look at the questions. The questions are not that easy. I'd like it if at least one or two of you from my 60-year students start the exam. During reorder point planning, which time element does the forward scheduling procedure take into account when calculating the availability of date? Oh my goodness. Right, there are three correct answers to this question. This is procurement. Is it purchasing, total shelf life, goods receipt, plan delivery, goods issue processing? Let's just take a wild guess there. They said three questions, right? Next question. Confirm quantities and data must be recorded in the purchase order item. Your purchasing department expects suppliers to send purchases order confirmations and shipping notifications. What do you need to configure in customizing if you want to customize a purchase order? So that'll be under sales and distribution. Is it a confirmation control key with the sequence of 2 confirmation types, a purchasing value key with the order acknowledgement inventory preset, a confirmation control key relevant for the proof of delivery, a confirmation control key with at least one confirmation type marked as relevant for planning? And Djibouti, I'm going to take a wild guess. Which of the following characteristics can you set up the flexible workflow for purchase order approval? There are three correct answers to this question. Is it materials group, the document type, currency, supplier, or plant? Let's say the materials group, supplier, and plant. Next question. Which of the following elements influences the general ledger account determination? There are two correct answers. Is it the valuation, business area? Next question. A certain field in the materials master, there's the master data that they're talking about, must be maintained as a mandatory entry during initial creation. Which of the following factors influence the field selection? There are three correct answers to this question. Is it transaction code, procurement type, materials type, purchasing group company code? Right, you'll need the company code. Maybe, right, I'm not sure. Which of the following assignments are possible for purchasing organization? You will need the plant, you'll need the purchasing requisition, you'll need the right? Let's go. You are entering a supplier invoice with reference to a purchase of order. After verifying the balance is 0, you decide to post this invoice. How would the system react? A message is issued. If you've done the practical component, you'll be able to answer this. What can you specify in an output condition record? The email address, there are three, the validity, when is it valid, and an output time. I'm not sure. What happens when you post a logistics invoice for a purchase order that you have received in the system? Right. In which sequence does the system search for a valid source of supply when you manually create a purchase requisition with automatic source determination? Let's just go with that one. You want to automatically create a scheduling agreement delivery schedule. How can this be accomplished? Through materials requirements planning. Right, and let's go to, that's it. Let's submit it, right? Some of my answers are correct. Well done for completing the sample test. You can now see the correct answers for the questions that you got wrong. These are displayed automatically in the mobile browser. Otherwise, choose next to click through them. Total score 5 out of 11, 45%. Ooh, imagine just by guessing, I got 5 out of 11, 45%, right? If I learned and read through the notes, I would have got 50% pass. Maybe 50% pass, right? Not the chick headings. Right. And what's the catch over here is where there's 3 answers, you know, our multiple choice is just 1. So that's where it would fall, right? Okay, so let's go through that. Let's see how quickly our assessment navigator. There's it. It showed me how do I go there automatically in the mobile browser? Right, so I'd like it if you can answer these questions, please. There's it. Which of the following characters can we set up a workflow for the purchase order? It's materials group, document type, and currency. Right. These are nice questions for the next test. What do you say? What do you say to that? Right, so this is from the Sept certified. I'm sure they won't mind if I take it. Right. Save it. Desktop, new folder. ASSE, SSM, Testament 2, MCQs. Right, save it. Next question. Which of the following elements influence it? Chart of accounts. Can you see how we got it? I got it wrong because I didn't choose both the correct answers. I only chose one. Right. So there's another nice question here for the exam. And save it. Q2. Let's go to the next question. A certain field in the materials master. Oh, this is a nice one, right? Again, can you see I didn't choose material management. I thought company code was the answer, but transaction code is correct. Procurement type is correct. Oh, this is a nice question for the exam. Multiple choice. Save it. I'm going to have 10 questions here. Miss Iris here. Next question, there's it here. Next question. What is the output? The partner output time output, right? Ah, there's my next test, MCQs. And you get to see it because you came here today. Hey, isn't that cool? I just need 10 questions. Ah, that's it. There's my sample questions. So we can work towards answering this in the for the next assessment. Right? And you can become a SAP consultant, a certified SAP consultant. Okay. Right, so I've given you some exercise, some work to do for the next. We don't need that. How to become SAP certified. I'd love it if at least one or two of you become SAP certified. Right. Don't need that. I don't need that. Right, I don't think the people are still online with me. Let's see. Anyone's online? See, only one student. Only one student is still online. Right, but I'll stop the recording now and hopefully it would upload it. Right, 10 o'clock. Thank you very much.